The need for sales training. In sales, effort alone is never enough. You can meet customers, present your products, and build relationships. But without the right skill, results remain unpredictable. That's where sales training makes the difference. It turns activity into effectiveness, conversations into conversions, and potential into performance. Given the complexity involved in modern selling, continuous training is not optional, it's essential. To succeed in today's changing market, a salesperson needs to develop in four key areas. One is the power shift from seller to buyer. Develop a competitive edge, maximize profitability, and stay customer focused. Now let's explore into each of these areas. The power shift from seller to buyer. The market has changed. It is no longer driven by sellers, it is driven by buyers. Today's customers are well informed, aware, and have plenty of options. They are not just looking for a product, they expect value in every interaction. And that changes your role as a salesperson. It's not about pushing a product anymore. It's about understanding needs, asking the right questions, and offering the right solutions. Selling today is actually more complex than ever, and that's where trained sales professionals stand out. They make things simpler, build trust, and help customers make confident decisions. So the mindset has to shift. Don't try to sell, help the buyer decide. Because today, the best salespeople don't convince, they guide. Developing a competitive edge. In today's crowded market, standing out doesn't just happen, it comes from being prepared. And that's where sales training really makes a difference. It helps you understand what truly matters to your customer, their needs, their challenges, and what they actually value. You learn to ask better questions, position the right solution, and handle competition with confidence. Because your edge isn't just in what you sell, it's in how effectively you sell. And when you get that right, you don't just compete, you stand apart. At the end of the day, you stand out by solving what truly matters. Maximize profitability. Every organization is aiming for one thing: consistent profitability. And that doesn't happen by chance, it comes from selling effectively. That's where sales training makes a real difference. It shifts your focus from just being busy to being productive. It's not about how many calls you make, it's about how effective each call is. Asking the right questions, closing the right deals, and creating value in every interaction. Because profitability isn't about doing more, it's about doing it better. And when your efforts are focused and purposeful, results starts to come faster. At the end of the day, the goal is simple: achieve more in less time with better outcomes. Because in sales, it's not about more calls, it's about better calls. Being customer focused. Being customer focused doesn't just happen, it is something you build with the right training. You learn how to listen, ask the right questions, and understand what truly matters to your customer. Your approach starts to shift. Instead of pushing products, you focus on offering solutions that genuinely fit the need. You build trust, handle concerns with confidence, and create a positive experience in every interaction. Because when customers feel understood, they don't just buy, they come back. And that's the real shift. You're no longer competing on price, you're competing on value. Because in the end, when you serve the customer right, the sale follows. To summarize, in today's market driven world, sales training gives you the edge to stand out, the skill to sell effectively, the focus to drive profitability, and the mindset to truly serve the customer. Because when you stop just selling and start creating value, results don't just follow, they multiply. Training gives you the power to perform and the confidence to excel.